Welcome back. This is M-Dog, and we are here on Winding Rivulet. Let me see if I can still get this guy. Nope. We're at 91,113. I will open the map in just a second. We're in the pond at Winding Rivulet. The bite rate right now is actually kind of crazy. So this is where we are on the map, kind of thrown towards that 2 meter hole. I don't have a clip or anything, just I'm casting very short distance out right in front of me. Ideally, I think what you want to use is a very small fluorocarbon line or leader with size 22 hook and maggots. 24 and 20 sizes will also work. But so far, I've been most pleased with the results on 22. All right, I'm missing a lot. Now that I've started recording, I'm missing all the bites. We got to stop that, chat. But obviously what we're going for here is primarily going to be bleak, at least during the day. During the night, you can kind of catch on feeder rods or float. You can catch a really nice amount of rough as well as some crucian gibbles. And so I'm finding it really hard with 3 rods in especially. Why don't we just go to 2 for while I'm talking here? I'm having a hard time talking and fishing at the same time. So I just want to show you real quick. The other nice thing about this spot. So yesterday I did fish off of the Volkov main dock for bleak. And that was excellent as well. I think this spot might be just as good. At least in the little bit of time I've spent here. The other nice thing about this spot, though, is that right now I'm catching a decent regularity of frogs. Now, that was probably just for the morning. I suspect that that will slow down as we move through the day. The bleak should keep biting, but the frogs will likely chill out. So let's go ahead and take a look at my main line here. I was just going to use 1, but it's actually nice with 2 or even 3. So we're using 22. We've actually got 2.6 kilo fluorocarbon line. Again, if you don't have the line, it's pretty expensive for line. So if you don't already have it, you may just want to use small leaders, fluorocarbon leaders. And, you know, I suspect that trophy bleak will come out here as well. A lot of what I've been doing lately on days that I don't stream, because I have work, and so I kind of have little chunks of time where I get to fish here and there. And I've really just been checking spots. There are a lot of good resources right now. In fact, I want to plug a resource that I've just started using that someone in our in-game chat actually created. I believe his in-game name is Cole, K-O-L-E, something like that. But let me go ahead and prop that real quick. Obviously, I'm using the VK site. Oh, where did my bookmark go? Okay, hold on one second. It's actually a really easy website name to remember. It's rf4spots.com. If you haven't checked this out yet, you may want to. One thing I really like about the way he's doing this is you can actually sort of choose which lake you want to join, and then you can go to that lake and just see spots for that lake. There may be a way to do that on VK, but I've never found it if there is. So let's see on, and of course we also, because this has been done in English, we don't have as many translation issues. Although I hear that whatever language you log in, the website automatically sort of takes it to that. So I'm at Winding Rivulet. You can see Cole, here's the maker of the website. You've already got some spots here. So all of the lakes are starting to get filled in with spots, and he is uploading those spots in real time. He's also allowing folks who become registered on the site to create their own spots as well. So it functions very much like the Discord channels or the VK site does, but I like the way it's organized, so just want to give that a plug, rf4spots.com. And but anyway, I would say this week there haven't been any spots that just like stood out to me like, oh, we've got to go fish this spot or that spot. Really, since the update, other than bear maybe, Maybe the other exception would be some of the winding carp spots. Those are the wild carp spots. Those have been awfully good as we continue to catch some nice bleak here. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I did see this spot. I think it was on VK. And wanted to come try it because there have been some bellow fishing that's been a little bit active this week. It wasn't the hottest I've ever seen it, but it was decent. And some folks have been catching some bellow trophies over at Tuba. So bleak, typically one of your better bait fish, along with frogs and rough can be really good as well. But frogs and bleak in particular, bleak are just so good along with gudgeon for the bellows. And then frogs are good for so many things. Burbot, eels, and let's see, there's something I'm leaving off, pike. So there's a lot of uses for frogs and they don't expire. So I really like that while I was going for bleak here, I'm also getting a few frogs. It's always nice to add to your frog inventory since they will just keep going and lasting. So I think if I do, next time I fish at this spot, if it's relatively soon, if we want to get more bleak, I think I will use size 22 hook and fly on all of them. You could also, if you don't have flies for some reason, you could probably use any number of other baits that bleak will often bite. Pearl barley, maggots, even sometimes some of the worms. All right. Is this a bleak? Can't be a bleak, right? There we go. There's another frog. So yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm hoping tonight that this might be the first of a couple of videos because I'm sort of intentionally tonight when I'm not having to work going around and checking some spots. So anyway, like I said, this seems to be a really good spot in a short amount of time to get several. Let's see how many actual bait fish bleak we've gotten so far. Oh yeah, we're already at 10 and the day has really just begun. Like I said, overnight when I first got here, I threw in feeders and one float. Did get a couple of bleak right as it turned to midnight, but mostly, you know, just getting gibbles and rough. And rough also can be nice bait fish. Let's see how many rough bait fish we've gotten. So only one. Those haven't been the right size. But anyway, if you're looking for a bleak spot, this seems to be working pretty well. And like I said, hopefully I'll be able to get some more content out soon. Thanks for watching and see you next time.